We always enjoy being here. There are many that I would like to thank individually, but we don't have all night for me to do that. But there are some that I would like to recognize for being here. So if you will give me a moment and just hold your applause until we get through these. As always, we have our State Representative Rick Jaspers with us tonight, Mayor John Weaver, Chief Judge Brenda Weaver, Judge John Wooster, Judge Alan Wigington, Judge Wheeler. We also have, and I did not do this one year, we have our coroner, Kevin Roper, with us. And we are all privileged to have Mr. Kevin Roper. But thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to be with us tonight. There are others that I would like to recognize. We have our special board of directors that will be recognized shortly, and I'll leave that up to my current board chair as well as my outgoing board chair. But I have those that are basically, I had a facilitator recently say it, they're board members without the ability to vote, and that's my ambassadors. And I have a number of ambassadors, but there are some among us tonight. And I'd like to recognize those ambassadors that are here tonight. So if you are here again, if you'll hold your applause. Tonight with us we have Diane Hales with the Bank of North Georgia, Donna McDonald with the Pampered Chef, Jackie Childers, who is a retiree, but she is not retired at all. We have Linda Jordan with Renaissance Bank, Maggie Murray with Cheryl Messner, CPA PC, Martha Baldwin with MAB Insurance, and Mike DeGollier with Doughboys Cakes and Catering, as well as with Doughboys Scentsy. These people make the chamber workload so much easier for the Pickens County Chamber of Commerce. So if you will help me in giving them a round of applause. In addition to these individuals that help my life make easier, I want to recognize the staff of the Chamber of Commerce. And tonight is a big night for me. Those of you who are normally here are used to the number of staff that are recognized. So I'm excited in introducing my staff. I'd like to ask you to come up front with me because if you were up top when you saw us having our photos made, it was pretty exciting. So first, I'd like to ask Jerry Neckbatal, Community Economic Development Director, Medina Staller, who is Office Manager and Finance Director, June Ash, Administrative Assistant, Casey Crow, Information Specialist, Donna McDonald, Membership Sales Coordinator, Gwen Brandon, Tourism and Marketing Director, and Tina Williams, Marble Festival Coordinator and Tourism Coordinator. Now, as I said, those of you who have been here in the past are used to, there was 1 and 2, and at most 3. And so I am super excited to introduce, I always call us the Chamber Chicks, but now we have a hen house. We are full of Chamber Chicks, and then there's Jerry. And he is a good sport, so I am excited to say that we continue to grow. 2014 was a very successful year for Pickens County Chamber of Commerce. Thanks to you, to the community, and we will continue to grow and make you proud. I'm very proud of my staff, and I'm looking forward to 2015. All right, so tonight's a very special night again. We have our sponsor, Renaissance Bank, since 2012, continues to support the Chamber of Commerce and strongly supports the Chamber. I have 2 board members that are going to continue on as Chamber board members. One, unfortunately, is an outgoing board member, but she will support the chamber as a committee chair and also on our Marble Festival board. One of which is my current or outgoing board chair. I have two current ambassadors. So Renaissance Bank is not quiet in the community, not with the chamber, and not with many organizations. So I thank you for being our sponsor again in 15, since 2012, and I'm going to ask Kay Lawrence to come up and give our sponsor remarks.
Good evening. Renaissance Bank is proud to sponsor tonight's Winter Ball. I'm Kay Lawrence, and I'm the branch manager of our Jasper office. Tonight, I want to talk to you about why Renaissance Bank has grown from a single location, serving one community, to a regional bank in 4 states with over 120 locations, including our community of Pickens County. A lot of companies can tell you what they do. Some can tell you how they are better or different, but few, very few, can clearly say why. Money and profit are results, not why. The why is what actually inspires us. I work with a great group of people. In my branch, we take care of one another. We share the good times, and we take care of each other during the bad. We have become a Renaissance family. When people truly care, that feeling spreads to everyone, including our customers. They feel that caring and respond to it. Then they become a part of our Renaissance family too. Then they tell others, and we grow and grow and grow. In fact, our Jasper branch opened more checking accounts in 2014 than any other branch in Alabama, Tennessee, or Georgia. In Jasper, service and caring is our ultimate strategy for success. Care about the work you do. Surround yourself with people who also care. Show your team you care about them. Build a team that cares for one another. Together, show your customers you care about them as well. Why has Renaissance Bank grown? By caring for our employees first and treating our customers like family. Tonight, I want to recognize the members of our Renaissance family who are here tonight. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. And if you would hold the applause till I introduce everyone. Doug Pickens, Division President. Bonnie Bowling, Retail Coordinator for Georgia. Angie Jones, County President for Pickens County. Mila Lane, Assistant Branch Manager. Cindy Hammondtree and Trina Jones, Lending Officers. Patsy Grimes, Loan Processing Supervisor. Linda Jordan, Loan Processor. Paula Dean, Executive Administrative Assistant. Amanda Young, Personal Banker. Heather Moore and Hannah Jones, Tellers. Donna Torres, Mortgage Loan Originator. Thank you all for what you do every day. Let's give them a hand. We hope you all enjoy your evening.
Good evening. I'm Angie Jones, as Kay just said, Pickens County President of Renaissance Bank, the 2014 Chair of Pickens County Chamber of Commerce. I'd like to reiterate what they said and thank the Tate House for a beautiful setting again tonight and a wonderful meal. I'd also like to thank the Winter Ball Committee. As y'all can tell, there was a lot of additions tonight. I hope you enjoyed coming in on the red carpet, having the photos made, and was able to frost yourself thanks to Weeks Jewelry, and had your picture made before you come on down. At this time, it's a hard time for me each year to see the outgoing board members. During the time that you are working with these individuals, it's hard to sit and say goodbye, or not necessarily goodbye, as they said with Mila, she will be continuing on. We go through retreats each year. We start planning out what we want to do the next year and even up to 3 to 5 years. And we sat down in November 2013, and we've had some of those individuals to move on, and then we've had all of those that have continued on working together to set our goals for 2014. I was very excited at the end of the year when we met again to see what our accomplishments were, that all of those goals for 2014 had been met. This was due to a lot of hard work and dedication of the existing board members, and some of those things that had carried forward that were strategic plans that we had set prior as well. Our action plan and our 2014 annual report will be available on the Chamber's website. I encourage you in the next few weeks, it will be posted, to go out and look at what work has been done as your Chamber. It's a lot of exciting things. Each year it seems like we are able to build off of that and move forward. With that being said, this is the time that we do recognize those outgoing board members. We have 6 this year that are coming off the board. It's one thing we work together to all come together and achieve a common goal. And you can tell that from the work that we have done. And I'll tell you a little bit about each one of these individuals, but if I sat and told you everything that they had done during their tenure, we wouldn't be dancing the rest of the night. So we'll make it brief, and I apologize to those for not recognizing everything that y'all have done, because you have been a big part of the Chamber. I'd like to start with Dave Garner. He's our past chair. If you'll come forward, please. Dave is with ETC Communications. I've aggravated him the whole time and said he was our voice of the Chamber, and I had to follow him speaking every time. But Dave has served on the board for over 6 years. He's been a part of committees, including changing of the Chamber logo and implementing that, bringing back the Citizen of the Year program, bylaw changes, and anything else that he was asked to do. Next is Brad Bledsoe. Bledsoe Home Inspections. Brad was a big part of bringing back Leadership Pickens for the adult program. We had lost some funding, and he went in and started working hard to see if we could get the program implemented back, along with working on the snowball golf tournament, other committees, including the building committee, Marble Festival tours, which is always interesting. And Mila Lane with Renaissance Bank. Mila has been the chair of the membership committee and has agreed to stay on in that role. She has brought in a lot of new ideas for recruiting new members, for existing members, and to help educate our members on what other things that they can do to help build their business. She also serves as the chair of the children's area for the Marble Festival and was on the Winter Ball Committee. We have 3 outgoing members that are not able to be with us tonight. Briefly, Henry Hamilton, he served as well on the Marble Festival tours and other committees. Ryan Florence, that was part of our executive committee, is treasurer. And Lori Shaw with Community Bank, that was also instrumental with Brad in bringing back the adult leadership program, and she served on the executive committee as secretary. Thank y'all for your leadership. There's several people I would like to thank. First of all, my employer of Renaissance Bank for allowing me to serve with the Chamber and the other organizations that I do, and giving me the time, and for my staff, so that when I'm out of the office that you fill that gap and help. The Board of Directors for your commitment and hard work and meeting the goals, and for the friendships that we've made over time. I thank you over and over again. To the Chamber staff, Denise, Medina, Casey, and Jean, these are the ladies who get the job done. Don't let them kid you about it. You tell them that we've got this goal we need to meet, or we've got this event coming up, and ideals start flying, and they're the ones that jump in there, and it is done immediately. And Jerry's there to support however he needs to do so. And I welcome the new staff of Gwen, Tina, and Donna. Can't wait to see what your new positions bring to the chamber this year. The last and definitely not least, I want to thank my husband, Joey, and our boys for always being beside me and supporting me in whatever I'm doing. And at this time, I'd like to introduce to you the 2015 Chair, Parrish Lowry. Parrish has already been really busy and very active in his chair-elect year. The work's already been done early on. Cannot wait to see what he brings to the chamber and taking us to the next level this year for 2015. And I'm excited that I still have a year that I can serve with him. So it's my pleasure to Parrish Lowry as the 2015 Chair.
I guess there's any way I can convince you to keep this. Okay, all right, no, it's my privilege. Good evening, everyone. Serving our community is a blessing. Angie, don't go anywhere. Don't get too far away. And there are very few people that honor that privilege more than Angie Jones. In fact, at our last breakfast this past week, at our chamber breakfast, sort of had the opportunity to recognize Angie for her service, and one of the things that I mentioned there was that our community needs more people like Angie Jones. Would you not agree? So Angie, on behalf of the 2015 Board of Directors, which I know you're a part of, the entire chamber and our community, I just want to say thank you for all that you've done this past year. She's led an amazing group of people to achieve some wonderful results, and done so with some challenges, which we all will have, and overcome those like a champion. And congratulations to you for your year of service as our chair. We have a plaque to give you, and it reads as follows: a certificate of appreciation presented to Angie Jones in grateful recognition of outstanding and dedicated support while serving as chairperson of the Pickens County Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors 2014, presented the 17th of January 2015. Congratulations. Okay, and so a new year begins. I'm very excited to be a part of this chamber in this role. I'm excited for what we're going to accomplish this year. There are really 4 things, in my opinion, that someone needs to have in place to be successful in this role. And the first is, sort of Angie mentioned this, but a supportive and understanding spouse. And I'm very grateful to have one of those. Melissa, I love you. Thank you for all the understanding and the time that you're able to give me so that I can give back to our community. I appreciate it very much. A great chamber president and staff, which we certainly have. That has not changed. We've got 3 great additions to our staff this year. I'm excited about the challenges that brings, obviously, and also about the opportunities that allows us to expand our service to our membership, which we're excited about this year. You can't get out in the community and do the things that you do unless it's your job. And it's not my job. It's not my primary job. So you have to have a great team behind you each and every day doing the work that they do. And I'm so very blessed to have an outstanding team. And they're with me tonight, these 2 tables here. I just thank you for each and every one of you in my life, and I thank you for what you do. And you doing the work each and every day allows me to do these things in our community, and I thank you for that very much. They're an amazing group. And then the last thing, of course, is a wonderful board of directors, which I'm very excited about. And I would like to introduce those individuals to you tonight and present them to you. So as I call your name, if you would please come forward and somehow assemble. Maybe Denise, can you direct them? That would be great. First and foremost, our Chair-elect, Amberly Godfrey, Pickens County Board of Education. We have to make her get back up again, but Angie Jones is our past chair with Renaissance Bank. Max Kaler. And Andrew Deemer could not be with us with Day Chevrolet of Jasper, but he's also on our board. Stacy Godfrey with the Pickens County Progress. Ron Ingram with Georgia Power Company. Amy Leake with Salon 84. Cheryl Messner, CPA. Todd Payne with Amicalola Electric Membership Corporation. Todd could not be with us this evening. Sonny Proctor, Piedmont Mountainside Hospital. Andy Thompson, Global Restorations. Donna Torres with Renaissance Bank. Debbie Underkoffler, North Georgia Staffing. Nancy Unzicker, Mary Kay Cosmetics. Ruth Wall, Marble Valley Historical Society. And also not able to be with us tonight, Kyle Waters with the Kyle Waters Auction Company. With this group, y'all, I think anything is possible. I'm so very glad to have each and every one of you to serve alongside this year. And if you would do me the great honor of welcoming your 2015 Chamber Board of Directors.